Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of GA Chiro Connection, brought to you by the Georgia Council of Chiropractic. I'm your host, Dr. Cathy, and this week I'm really excited to be talking to one of our additional board members, Dr. Wade Port. How you doing, Dr. Port?
Hey, Cathy, I'm awesome. Glad to be here.
Good. I'm glad to have you here. It's a beautiful day in Georgia. It looks like we're going to have some thunderstorms. It's kind of humid, but it's a typical spring day, and I'm excited because I've got my windows open, even though it's hot. Air conditioner's on, fans are going, but the windows are open. So I'm so excited to talk to you today because while it's starting to get warm out, people are starting to get outdoors. People are starting to look for something fun to do. And we're going to talk about something super fun.
Yes. I've definitely been golfing. I golfed this weekend, and Monday I'm actually out of the office because I am taking part of a charity golf tournament that I do every year for good friends of mine and for good organizations. And the Life University tournament is coming up here in May as well, that the GCC always sponsors and gives back there. And certainly we'll see all those guys in September at the Chiro Cup, the GCC's tournament that is just been growing and more fun every year with a lot of returning faces, but we like seeing new faces there too.
So I have to tell you, if you're listening to this and you're like, golf, I don't golf. I don't golf either because I know it's so addicting. I probably would like get hooked and I'd want to play all the time and that would just be a mess. So I don't golf, and I've tried it and it's fun, but I would get addicted. So I have been to the tournaments the last few years, and I will tell you, each year they just seem to get better and better and bigger and more fun. There's a lot of prizes. There's a lot of raffles and giveaways, and there's a lot of fun stuff going on between the golf carts that are rolling around and the drinks and the hole-in-one contests and all that other stuff. Listen, I'm not a golfer, so if I say it wrong, it's a lot of fun out there, and it raises money for some really cool stuff.
Yeah. The reason why, you didn't think you might like it, but you may have got roped into coming and volunteering and helping and seeing like, oh, wow, is we've really set it up that whether you don't golf at all, you have to borrow some clubs and you're going to drive the cart a lot of the times and smack around some balls. The tournament is set up that everybody from every skill level, there's something there for you. So for someone who doesn't golf but just wants to be a part of this great cause, they can have a ton of fun and also still win stuff. Because a lot of the prizes are not based on skill level. And so people who of all skills can win stuff, but we also attract a lot of really serious golfers who are really into it and are going to play their hearts out and try to win the trophy and all that stuff. Well, they have the opportunity too, because there's a lot of skill-based prizes that we have too. So I want a lot of people from all walks coming out to join us because we've got it set up so it's just fun. So for the person who likes to roll up and get the VIP experience, where we've got the chiropractic tables out. We've got awesome chiropractors giving you the like tour pro experience where you've got the range is set for you. We've got your chiropractic care if you choose to do that. But then we also have, for the folks who are going to take it maybe a little less athletically serious, we've got a Bloody Mary bar and a cigar bar, and everything is all inclusive. So for your price of your player fee, which is only $175 a player, you're getting access to a really fantastic club in Canton, Georgia, Bridge Mill, which I love to play. It's like my home course. All inclusive breakfast, lunch, the banquet dinner with the award ceremony, and all the drinks that are good for you on the course, morning, noon, and night. And a lot of people who normally wouldn't be out there to golf course, we find out they're having a ball and are coming back every year.
And you did mention we're moving to a new location, which coincidentally, I'm going to be at Bridge Mill tonight because my daughter made the cheer team.
Nice. All right.
Deal. So we have a cheer meeting up at Bridge Mill, and that is it's a beautiful subdivision, beautiful neighborhood with a really nice golf course. I've been out there a couple of times for different events out there, and it's a coveted place. Like people really want to play at Bridge Mill. So I think that's pretty exciting. That'll open up to more people and definitely attracting some more of the public that will learn a little bit more about chiropractic. But speaking of the public learning a little bit more about chiropractic, let's talk about what really cool stuff is coming out of this golf tournament this year.
Well, and I want to keep some of this a surprise because we haven't done our official announcements from last year's tournament of all of our giving and donations that were given to organizations. But where this initially started, Cathy, in my desire to just do something positive. When after my cousin had passed, it was an opioid overdose, and so we really started using this tournament to fund local. Really local grassroots organizations who are making a difference. And we know our own executive director has had a family member who has been supremely impacted, and their whole family impacted by some of these local organizations. And they've actually inspired us as the GCC to actually get more logistical pieces together so that we can keep affecting and impacting basically Georgia citizens and the community of Georgia with education and care. And how we're doing that is, if we step back from over the last couple of years, we look at Georgia, Florida, and Texas have been really beacons of healthcare freedoms in this nation, and people are flocking to these states. And so even though because of its Georgia and its national exposure, this is really a nationwide cause and impact. But because we're the Georgia Council of Chiropractic, we're going to be focusing on our Georgia citizens and doing campaigns. A lot of it is supporting our Georgia DCs, our chiropractors here, and being absolute successes in chiropractic because we know that that's going to make a huge impact. We are doing massive support to research foundations for this immunity research because we've seen legislatively how important that has been to be able to take the stand and kind of hold down the fort for our healthcare freedoms. So we're really channeling our energy and our focus towards the GCC's own campaigns to further this reach of choosing chiropractic first and keeping them out of the mess. So where the foundations we've been supporting, we'll continue to support, have been more leaning on the recovery side, Kathy. We are going to really dive in heavier and put a lot of the funds from this tournament towards the prevention side. And that really becomes with education and the chiropractors around Georgia being really fully armed with successful strategies in a lot of the different ways we can bring it.
I mean, you just said so many incredibly valuable and important things, but one that's really jumping out at me, and I want to go back to that because I want people to hear that again, is because of the freedoms that we've had in Georgia, Florida, and Texas, people are moving here. And I know if you're watching this and you've been paying attention to where your patients are coming from, you have new patients coming in that are new to the area. There's so many people who are moving down here from other states that were more restrictive and didn't really have the opportunity to express their fullest potential for health. As they're moving down here, all of a sudden they need everything new. They need a new dry cleaner. They need a new gas station. They need a new grocery store, whatever. And they need new dentists. They need new chiropractors. One of the things we want to do is make sure that we're capturing them with the right information so we can drive them to the right offices so they're getting good quality chiropractic care for themselves and their families. And by being out there, by putting that message out there, by getting out in front of the public, that's how we're going to have a better opportunity to steer them toward a better health decision for themselves and their families. So I love what you're saying. I love the mission behind this golf tournament. I'm fully behind it. And I'll be the first board member to admit, I don't know that I was necessarily behind it the first few years because I wasn't into golf. So I got involved with the other aspects that GCC does. But the last 2 years, really paying attention to not only what the golf tournament itself feels like, but how it's benefiting our communities and how it's benefiting not just the people that attend, but the charities that are benefiting from the golf tournament. I am fully behind it this year. I'm super excited for it. And if you're like me and you don't necessarily play golf, come hang out with me because I'll be there all day. We'll be having a great time. It's September 15th. I'm pretty sure that's a Tuesday, Thursday. What day of the week? It's a Thursday. Okay. So we didn't get it on people's busy days. It's not on your Monday, Wednesday, right? So
that's a chiropractic holiday, I'm pretty sure. Thursdays are. So
I don't know. Those of us that decided that Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the chiropractic holiday. We do work on Thursdays, but that's, when I say work, we are in the office. We don't call it working. We call it serving. But it'll be on a Thursday, September 15th. We'll have the opportunity to celebrate chiropractic's birthday because it's just a few days before that. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of good time going on during the golf tournament and, of course, afterwards, if you're up for that as well. So how do they get involved?
Yeah. So, round up your buddies, round up your friends, and go to chirocup.com. It's really easy to register. If you register as an individual, don't worry about it. We will kind of pair you up with people. We'll make sure that you get paired up with a golfing stud so y'all can win prizes together. You can register as 2 people, as 3 people, as a whole team, and name your team. Have fun with it, and that's really that easy. We do need sponsors. We need partners in this. We want to make sure that any partners that come on for sponsorship, and it's all the way down from I think like a $200 or $300 level, all the way up to a big title sponsor. We still have openings for all of that. And we really want to leverage your contribution and your altruistic humanitarian spirit and get you in front of our audience and really help them see that you would be either a company or a business that we value, and that you're supporting things that support them, and that they will, when they have the opportunity to choose a vendor or a business to go from, that we are confident that they'll choose yours with supporting something as big as this that we've been growing every year. So chirocup.com, you can do sponsorship, you can do registrations and both, and get on it, because we do expect a sold out field this year. And so the earlier, the better that you can register yourself or a team.
And listen, docs, if you're watching this right now, you can go to our website. The GCC website is georgiachiropractic.org, and you can download the flyer from there. You can post it on your social media pages. You can get it from our Facebook page and post it on your social media pages, especially on your office page, because you probably have a lot of golfers that are coming into your office that if they knew about this tournament, and again, I don't play, but from what I understand, this is the Mac Daddy of all Mac Daddy tournaments, because it's really a first class Ritz-Carlton type of experience. It's high end. It's a great price. I think even for that price, I don't know anything about golf. Is the golf cart thing included too?
Everything. Yeah. From your cigars and Bloody Mary or not. Certainly we'll have non-alcoholic drinks as well, but we've got a lot of great sponsors doing, whether it's craft beers or some really, really nice summery cocktails out there. The range, the warm up, the meals, breakfast, and the awards banquet meal. The carts will be out there driving around to make sure everybody is taken care of. That all comes with your registration fee. And absolutely, bring your wallet and checkbook. We're going to have lots of other ways for you to win stuff, for you to buy stuff, to win a silent auction and take home prizes from there. So it's really a day of giving that we make a lot of fun.
Nice. I appreciate you coming on today, because this is one of our big fundraising events that we do for the year. It's really been a great time. Everybody pitches in and has so much fun. So if you're thinking about it, if you're sitting on the fence, look at your calendar, get it marked down, get yourself registered. Like Dr. Wade said, it will sell out. It's going to be a full field. So make sure that you get your spot in there now, get your foursome. Maybe it's something that you gift to some of your patients. Maybe you do a raffle in the office of, referral contest and put people's name in a hat, and somebody gets to win to play on a foursome with you. How awesome would that be for your patients to get to spend a day playing golf with you? So check it out, georgiachiropractic.org. Go to our Facebook page, get that flyer, get all the information, or just simply go to chirocup.com. And Dr. Wade, if anybody has any other questions, can they just message you on Facebook?
Absolutely. Yep.
Perfect. Well, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks, Kathy.
All right. We appreciate you as always. And for those of you that are watching, if you're watching this as a replay, thanks for joining us then. But if you came on live, we appreciate you. We'll be back next Wednesday. We're going to try to stick to doing this every Wednesday, right around 1:30. This way we can catch you during your lunchtime. You got something quick to watch while you're eating, while you're getting ready for your staff meeting, your team training, whatever it is that you're doing. We hope to see you back next week. Reach out to us. If you're not already a member of the GCC, we'd love to have you. Big things going on. Just check out our website. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.